I'm understanding what you want. More old school, maybe old Southwestern type looks. I'll try to do that.
Thank you, Lynn.
And I'll do some big stuff.
We're ready to start our second hour.
You know, life is an adventure. Life's fun. I'm just one of those people that I see something, I just want to do it. I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for over 35 years. I'm really doing one-of-a-kind jewelry, and the majority of the time, the mine finds that you see on the show, it's the first time they've ever been shown. I think what really our edge is, I know exactly the story. That's what people love. They love the uniqueness of the materials that we find, but they love knowing that they're going to have a piece of jewelry that they're not going to see on everybody.
And how fortunate have we been to have the opportunity to learn all of these wonderful, wonderful stories that Jay takes us to, from traveling around the world, discovering rare, unique mine finds, and 24 years celebrating this big anniversary visit. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. It's our final hour of the visit. We are about a minute away from a 5 and 5 that's gonna be absolutely fantastic, over 50% off, limited pieces. In fact, there's a little sneak peek of what we're going to be highlighting, including the ring I've been wearing throughout the top.
I have something I can't wait to show you that it's going to blow you away.
Okay. Yes, we're keeping that as a surprise right now. A lot of surprises.
I'm telling.
Here's one of the surprises. This is a 36-inch Azure Peaks turquoise beaded necklace. Have not seen this at all throughout this visit. We saved it for the finale show, and boy, did we offer this. I mean, $60 off at a special opportunity buy. I'm gonna put this on and double it up.
That's actually a good shot right there of it.
Beautiful.
That's ours.
Gorgeous, gorgeous high blue. 5 flex pays, $28. That'll be the first monthly payment. So that is gonna be coming up in our final hour, 675-474. Okay, here's our reveal, Jay. I was afraid to give this information because I'm afraid we're not even gonna have a chance to talk about it, to be honest. I've been wearing the earrings.
I have the earrings in this. I gotta tell you guys,
is that cool?
Okay, these are so limited. It took me over 2 years to be able to get the ammonites to do this. I did it in the butterfly design. This is a pin pendant, can be worn as a pin or a pendant. And then we did, they got it here, they got it pinned on, but it's also you can wear it as a pendant, as a pin. Those are genuine ammonites that are in those wings. Okay, all sterling silver, hand fabricated. The butterfly, we went with the butterfly for a reason. I'll tell you the story. And then we got the earrings. Guys, these are really limited. There is no way. It took me over 2 years just to be able, 2 years just to acquire the ammonite.
And we saved it for the finale show.
This is my, and I actually saved this for my anniversary show. As kind of, because this is really kind of what we're all about. This is just so super amazing. It's just incredible. Talk about color. And they're just unbelievable. They're gallery pieces. They're just totally amazing.
Special.
And they're massive too. They're great big. Okay, they're not little small pieces. They're huge.
Same in the earrings too. But are you
Same
ready?
thing with the huge.
Let's jump right into our 5 and 5. So if so many of you have been calling in saying, what is that ring Lynn is wearing on her right hand? Well, it's part of our 5 and 5. So you bet. I told you we were gonna reveal some of the craziest special opportunity buys, and this is one of them. We still have sizes 5 through 10 available at $39.90. Okay, Jay. Forget it. You couldn't get the silver.
Well, you know how crazy this is? Okay,
go up a size, by the way.
This is Boulder chrysoprase. Okay, it's Boulder chrysoprase. This material is almost impossible to get. It's so expensive. Do you know, like, just a cabochon, and I'll be honest, go to Tucson, right? See what they sell a cabochon like this for? A cabochon like this can be $80, $100 for a free-form cabochon. That's how expensive it is. Anytime you get these 5 and 5s, they're way below what we could actually manufacture and sell them for. They're just really, there's just a few of them left. They don't have enough for airtime. And so every 5 and 5 you can see, that's what they all have in common. They're just crazy prices.
$39.90.
And this is Boulder chrysoprase.
I love it. Okay, so that's number 1. We'll let you know when that's sold out. You ready to move on to number 2? Genuine aquamarine. Aquamarine is definitely coming to that category. I'm not kidding, of exotic stones.
Look at the price.
$64.90. And with 5 flex payments, it's $12 and like under $13 to get this at home.
Okay, but look at the quality of this. And this is genuine. This is real aquamarine. It's not treated. The round beads, you know round beads guy, right? Even at the original HSN price was a deal. Do you know how hard I worked just to be able to bring that and sell it at that price? And so this is literally a giveaway. You can't get, if I just told you what the extender chain cost, just to find you what it cost me to make that and provide that for this, which it does have on it. And this is 20 inches. So that means with a 2 3/4, you can go to 22 3/4 inches of, as far as length on this, a full 22 3/4 of an inch. Is that amazing? But look at the color, look at the consistency.
That is, again, March babies, or even just try to find a gorgeous aquamarine, a beautiful aquamarine strand necklace. It just doesn't happen. Okay, how about sunshine? Because this is all pure happiness. And honeydew, the color combination of genuine quartz in an 18-inch. This is a double strand necklace at $59.90.
Is that amazing or what?
Yeah, this is not costume jewelry. This is not,
these are
not
real
synthetic.
Deal. Okay, it's the real deal. They're all natural materials. And again, 2 strands. Think about just the labor to hand fasten each bead. Okay, what do you think the labor would cost to hand fasten, where somebody actually hand fastens all those beads? They're all cut from the natural material. Again, you've got the, and on top of that, you still even have the 2 3/4 inch sterling silver enhancer extender chain. So. Enhancer with it. So just an incredible, incredible value.
And I will tell you, if you are in the ordering process still for the last 2 items in the 5 and 5, they're completely sold out. So here's number 4. 4? Yes. 4? I lose count.
I don't.
Very, very easily. Multicolored coral and lapis. This was in the preview. We didn't even reveal the information or price, and it's already last call. It's $69.90.
Think about how crazy a price this is. Nice. I love this. Let me tell you something. Here's why I love it. You know, ever since that we lost rainbow calsilica, my buyer and I have been challenged with trying to find something to replace it. So we're doing a lot of multicolor. I just love this. It's fun. It's bright. You can't. How can you go wrong at this price? I mean, you know, again, just an insane value.
Well, all of our previous 5 and 5s are completely sold out. So I know we're super busy, and for good reason.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, just they realize a value on this, and so you've got lapis. Look at the grade of lapis in this, and then you've got all 3 different colors of coral. You've got a pink coral, you've got an orange coral, red coral, genuine lapis. Just the lapis. Do you know what just the lapis beads on this would cost right now?
I can't even imagine. It's just regular loose.
Well, just to even cut to get the, if you tried to buy that grade of lapis, it would be insane.
My producer, Allison, just bought this. Actually, she bought it in the last hour. Well, I got to showcase this because you're going to understand. $69.90. Wait till you see this. 30 inches, all handcrafted, precious sterling silver, turquoise.
You can't go wrong with it. Yeah, I mean, they flip no matter which way you go. They're gonna lay. This is total nothing but class act.
Oh, okay. And it's adjustable. I didn't even tell you that.
Totally class act.
Guess what, everybody? If you're in the ordering process, they're gone. It's 5 and 5 goes. So completely sold out. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was fun, Jay. We always enjoy our 5 and 5s. All right, want to remind everyone as well, this is that beautiful diamond shape necklace that we showed earlier. This is the
Indio Blue Apatite. And you see this with Sonia. Do you see how it's glistening and glowing?
Yes.
And we're like 20 feet away from her right now. We're 20 feet, and I can see it sparkle from here. And it's sparkling, and this is horrible lighting for gemstones, okay, horrible. Do you see the iridescence in that? Can you see the iridescence, the play?
Nothing like in person,
that's
I will
natural.
tell you that.
It's amazing, but you think it looks okay here? Wait till you see it in person. When you really pull it out of the box and see what this does. This material is just unbelievable. It's fabulous.
And the shape of the stones are just, and the way it places so beautifully around the neckline, that's one of the choices. And then we also have it available in the red bamboo coral. So very limited, I know, on that brand new find there, the beautiful teal, 085664. But here it is in the red coral. And we'd love to hear from you if you had the opportunity to get this at home and see it in person. So it's so hard sometimes to describe when a stone is not, especially in that teal color coming up. the iridescence because of the camera, or because of the lighting.
I'm going to bring flashlights. Now, see this? Now, think about this.
Half
Amolite.
the quantity's gone.
This is, okay, but this is horrible lighting, and look, it's like glow in the dark, right? Literally over 2 years to acquire the Amolite rough.
So cool.
This was acquired. I went to the Tucson Gem Show for 2 years collecting the Amolites to be able to actually manufacture this. This isn't something that you could, this is something that they've even been interested. They wanted me to do a Today Special. I said, you got to be kidding me. I mean, just to put these through, I mean, there's not thousands of these. There's hundreds, but low. I think there's like 100 or a couple hundred or something. There's not, we couldn't make a lot of them. And they're all custom made. The sterling silver findings are custom made. If you look at here, this is not just, it's a pin pendant. That's why we have it on this. That's why they've put it on this. It's actually got a pin. And that's, the reason I designed this, because viewers said, Jay, can you make pins? And so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a pin, but also, so that you can wear it on a necklace or anything, I also made it as a pendant.
So you want to showcase this.
It's a pin pendant and a butterfly. Butterfly is symbolic. People collect them. It's symbolic of the cycles of life, right?
The beginnings.
The beginning, and then how, kind of like the ugly duckling story, right?
Yes.
Where it starts as a puma in the cocoon, blossoms, and then it blooms into this lovely, lovely creature.
Well, we're counting backwards. I don't mean to interrupt you, because we haven't even talked about the stone yet. I mean, the design obviously speaks for itself. It is one of the coolest, the way it changes colors. How does it do this, Jay? Explain to us about this new find.
This is natural amolites, okay? I'm just telling you, do your homework, do your research, see how expensive these are, see how rare these are. A little amolite, and here again, I collected this in the rough. People don't have, you don't go buy 50 kilos of amolite from anybody. I went around in Tucson. I didn't buy from any one vendor. No one. This is something that the rock hounds go out. There's not an amolite mine, right? They go out, and if you go to Tucson and you see. Now, because I was buying up, and a lot of these people I know, we were able to put together a deal and be able to finally buy them. But it took me 2 years to collect enough material to have enough for this project where I saved it. Also, I mean, I had these done pretty much the beginning of the year, and we went ahead and just held on to them. We saved them just so that we could have them for this event. I wanted something really spectacular. And I also, just so you know, saved it, if you notice, for the last, for Lynn and I. And this was my farewell, this is my farewell for 24 years, anniversary. This is the last show.
Celebrate it.
The very last hour that we're doing it in a 4-day event that I've been here. Look at the color. Did you notice there's no two of these that are identical?
No.
I mean, this is totally one-of-a-kind art. They're totally amazing. Glow in the dark. I mean, absolutely glow in the dark. Beautiful earrings that will go back
I'm
to the
just showing those because I've been wearing those.
Extremely limited, guys, okay?
Or like counting backwards, Jay.
Yeah, there weren't thousands of these, okay? There's no way to do it. I finally gave up. I mean, I collected for 2 years, finally said, okay, enough's enough, we're gonna put them in a design. But, and here again, there's no one source for this. All of this material was, they're all Canadians. Everybody I bought it from were all Canadian rock hounds. They were the ones that I was able to, that seemed to have the material. And
it's almost like a mosaic window in the way that it reflects as a natural gemstone. It's
I
like
have one of these.
A phenomenon.
Okay, I have an amolite in my house that is about 18 inches across, and and then it's just cut in half and it's polished. And I won't tell you what I paid for it, but let's just say it was numerous thousands of dollars. And when I've got it on a showcase and I've got lights on it, and I can't tell you the number of people, like we'll have a get-together and people will go over and they'll just be standing over there and you just wonder,
mesmerized.
what the heck, you know, and you go look and they're going, man, that is absolutely beautiful. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. Look at the play of the color on this. It's just fabulous.
Congratulations. It is now officially sold out. We don't even have wait list available.
Yeah, congratulations on this, guys. I mean, you're really getting something really special, very, very special. Not only to me, but it'll be something special for you.
Okay, but you're not out of luck yet. We have 150 of the butterfly amylite earrings that are framed. Look how gorgeous they are on Sonia.
And this is something, guys, that you're not even gonna see this in a jewelry store, okay? If you do, you'll see these amylites. You'll see little teeny pieces, amylites, buffed amylites in the Tucson. They'll have one in a showcase. They're selling specimens. And one little amylite, it might be 125, 150 bucks for the specimen, not even made into anything, just the specimen. They're very, very rare. They're very, very, very hard to find. I've seen them in Madagascar before, but these come out of Canada. These were all Canadian amylites.
And I love, again, just that simple little drop. I wish we had, this was a great example. We knew this was gonna happen, sold out. I wish we had thousands and thousands, but unfortunately, it's just not the case. It's a brand new mine find, a big, big congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And I got to tell you, very, very special piece. When you get it, you're gonna see. You think it looks good here? Wait till you pull it out of that box. Okay, wait till you pull it out of the box.
You're not kidding. Okay, well, speaking of some other wonderful pieces that I'm hoping we're gonna have the opportunity to share with you, this reminds me of the piece Jane was talking about. She loves the big and bold, and she said she has an amber and turquoise piece.
Yeah, Jane's my kind of girl.
Yes, from Jay. And people stop her all the time and wanna know about it. This is a great example of just that. Boy. First time at this special price at $149.98. This is a customer pick favorite. It's available with 5 flex payments. It's item 681935. And what a beautiful combination, especially right now. Look at it, it's like made to go with, everything that we've shown is made to go with the outfit that Sonia's wearing. I mean, is that gorgeous?
I think that Sonia actually dressed for this.
Yes,
so
yes,
it goes
dynamite.
With a lot of different things. This is at Baltic Amber. We've already done the waterfall design for you. So we've done all the, you don't have to sit there and adjust everything. You just shake this on, you slap it on.
It's gorgeous.
You got that beautiful clear blue Angel Peak Chilean turquoise, the spacers. Just a wonderful look. And what I love with this, if you get a big, bold look, but the nature of amber, because it's light, especially if you've got neck problems or if you can't really wear anything really heavy around your neck, but you've always wanted something big and bold, but maybe you've got like some crushed vertebrae or something like that. This is the perfect design for you because it's not so heavy that it's gonna put pressure on your neck.
And then we have a nephrite jade and turquoise bracelet. It's so beautiful, all custom handmade with this precious sterling silver that it's all set in, and it's fully adjustable. So this will comfortably fit from a 5.5-inch wrist to a 9.5-inch wrist. And at the special sale price of $69.90, I have fewer than 300 of these. It's item 652493. And talk about a unique rare find to get that deep imperial green color on jade, and the combination with the beautiful high blue of turquoise. It's like a match made in heaven. Well, we are celebrating Gem Fest. We're celebrating J. King's 24th anniversary, and we've had a lot of rare, unique finds and big surprises still to come. So do stay with us. Lancome is back this Thursday.
Lancome Paris on HSN.
I love to eat, but more than that, I love to cook. I want to share my insider tips and tools with you. Take your cooking to the next level and join me for Your Kitchen tonight at 8 p.m. on HSN.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
I'll go to a lot of the mining people that I know and always ask them what's new. They always show me the same thing. Me being me, I usually go out and walk around and I'll find something. It'll be a sample or it'll be just a little bit. And I'll say, what's this? And they'll say, oh, my cousin found that. We don't even know what it is. And that's how it all starts.
We are celebrating our 24th anniversary with Jay King, bringing to us rare, unique mine finds from around the world. Has a wonderful team, a wonderful buyer that you've been working with for years here at HSN that handcrafts each and every one of these designs. We love hearing from you and love sharing with you beautiful, beautiful pieces that are unique and gallery. In fact, we're talking about amethyst, the regal purple gemstones, a longtime favorite among kings and queens, and is present in the crown jewels and goes back. I mean, you want to talk about history and folklore.
At one time, amethysts, it's really funny, you know, in today's, because of today's marketing, everybody thinks diamonds. Do you know, if you go to any of the museums, you go to any of the historical pieces, do you know what you see in there? You don't see diamonds. You see rubies, you see emeralds, you see sapphires, and you see amethysts.
So true.
You know,
even
in old crown jewels and
everything.
No,
I mean,
in crown jewels
absolutely.
and all of it, they didn't know anything about diamonds. Diamonds weren't a big thing back then.
Yeah,
that was
amazing.
colored. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So this is brand new. This is part of your very high-end
This is part
gallery
of the gallery collection. We don't make a lot of these. These are designs that literally they're old school that you would find in a gallery. They're one-of-a-kind looks, and we don't make oodles and boodles of them. There's not thousands of these. They're all handcrafted, all hand-done. These are really pieces of wearable art. In this case, I don't always do earrings and everything, but in this case, I wanted to do something that would go back to this and kind of more or less match it. So just a really contemporary look, something kind of very unique and different. And the necklace and pendant come together. I always love it because it just says pendant. So you just think, you know, you're just getting the pendant. No,
yes.
You're getting the necklace and you're getting the pendant. You can wear them either together like we're showing them, or you can wear them independently of each other.
And we have 50 of this necklace pendant that appraised at $525. The necklace is 20, or it's about 18¼ inches in length, and again, 2.5-inch extender. Look at that combination of stone making up the necklace, and then that, it's like a little work of art, the pendant on here.
Well, if you look at the silver work and everything like that, but if you look at the overall craftsmanship on this, I mean, these are skilled artists. Everything is made from scratch, by hand, from the genuine rough materials. None of this is bought or purchased or machine made. It's all individually hand done. It's a true piece of wearable art that you're getting. And all of these, I mean, and here again, we don't make 1,000 of these or something. I mean, it takes them probably to make just the necklace and the pendant. You might be looking at a full 2 days work for an artist to be able to put that together.
And that's why we have fewer than now 90 between the earrings and, we didn't even talk about the earrings, the matching necklace pendant. The earrings are $84.98. And how different is this with the unique faceting that they did? I love it.
You know, and the reason I did this is I needed something that I could make sure that would go back to this. I did it in silver originally to kind of match the pendant, but I didn't like it as well as this. I just thought this was very contemporary, very fashion forward. And also it's something that if you don't get the necklace and pendant, it's also a nice little way to still get the color combination, just that beautiful little splash of color on your earlobe.
And it's fun to see the purple turquoise. I mean, what better match than amethyst and purple turquoise together?
The purple is an enhanced, but it's not, you know, it's not dyed or anything. It's actually a process. There's only 2 people that I know that can do it. They take really light sky blue, clear turquoise, and it's a cooking process where they cook it with 6 other minerals to be able to change it to that color. And the difference is, it's not dyed or anything. If you take the nugget and cut it in half, it's impregnated all the way through there, so the color goes all the way through.
It's
not a layer.
Out. Sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but they moved us right on because it's just about gone. So we have hold on, yet another brand new special that we're highlighting as a suite. And what a sweet name. It's called Green Goddess Opal. Can't wait to hear about this.
This is Namibian Green Goddess.
And we have all 3
just
pieces.
Amazing. You know, just so everybody knows, you know, the two materials that really are the base of my business. Number one, of course, is turquoise. Number two is opals. So turquoises from all over around the world, and opals. All of my trips start with either going to a turquoise mine or going to a new turquoise mine, or buying more turquoise, or going to a new opal deposit or buying more opal. And then everything else that you see on this show as far as materials, it's all a spin-off from that. My trip starts there, like at an opal mine, and then I backtrack, and it kind of like spider veins off of that, looking for it. I just fell in love with this. I just think this is like a jelly opal. It's just amazing. There's no two. We're calling it Green Goddess, but it's got yellows and golds, and it's got emerald greens in it. It's got pictures in it, but it's almost like you would almost think it's a jelly opal. It has that jelly consistency. Another thing that we've done here, you can see in the cuff, we've gone and we've done some what they call free-form faceting. So the free-form faceting, how that works is we just highlight the edges, right? And that's to give it an extra sparkle, extra gleam. Truly wearable art here. Do you notice that this isn't anything you could cast or think, you know, this isn't like where you can mass produce this. The only way you can do these is one at a time by skilled artists. These are all free-form designs. There's no two of them that will be totally identical.
And we're gonna move right on because I have, 80 necklaces now? This is our collectors. And, you know, think about even that, you know, journey in the past 24 years, Jay, the different colors, like you said, of opal and the collection that you have brought to us that you would find anywhere else.
And that's 24 years, but I've been doing it for 43.
Right.
So if you think of all the opals, and that's why I specialize in turquoise and specialize in opals, you know, they're just mesmerizing. And I know that people collect turquoise and people collect opals. You got to see some of the collections that people have. It's just amazing. And I just really appreciate the fact that they do collect with us.
Well, yeah. And this one especially, because it's a first time we've never done. There's a perfect mixture of the gold and the green and the jelly opal, like you said. And no two will ever be alike. The entire necklace is made up of beautiful faceted opals, which is 18 inches in length. And then you can see the larger bail here. So pendant also included. It will be $234.98. So with 5 flex payments or 6 with the HSN charge card, $43 to get this at home and see for yourself. Look at the opalescence. Do you see that in this shot?
Okay,
that's what opals are so beloved.
And then look at the earrings. Do you see how it's cocked at the side? So there, it was effervescing. Do you see where it almost turned like purple?
It makes me nuts.
You see that? No, but it'll almost turn purple. It's going to change different colors. It really is an amazing. It's got the, it's almost like a really, it's almost like a jelly opal.
Yeah.
But it's harder than a jelly opal because it will take the facet, which that's what you want. You want a harder opal material. You don't want the soft material. You want harder.
And that's, again, and it's protected, too. This beautiful sterling silver, the precious metal around it, all that is done by hand. It's the only way they'd be able to do so.
Okay, if you look at this, too, and the way that this works.
So pretty.
Because we work kind of backwards. Like, if you were going to cast a piece like this, this would be impossible to cast. But if you were going to cast it, think about this. They'd have to cast the silver, and then you'd have to get a lapidarist that would cut that exactly to that size. We do everything backwards. It's the story of my life. So what we do is, actually the lapidarist, in this case, they'll cut the opal. They get the opal rough. They actually make the freeform cabochons. They make the shaped cabochons. They put it there. They give it to the silversmith, and the silversmith, he or she, we have both, they build using sterling silver sheet material that we provide, that's custom sheet material, and they build that around that cab. And every one of them is exclusively hand fabricated just for that cabochon.
That's a great special. I mean, goodness, at that anniversary price, and I have 50 remaining of the necklace. It's item 682-295. Very limited in the matching cuff, very limited in the earrings that you're seeing on Sonia, and also very, very limited on the ring, which we had sizes 5 through 12. Now, I showed this one time, Jay, and we're not surprised, but over half the quantity has now been selected. So this is nephrite jade, and turquoise. Do you want to comment on this for 30 seconds
Okay,
before it
and then
sells
you've
out,
got
Jade?
this adjustable, and here again, just the materials alone, guys, the materials alone, and these are highly adjustable. It's got that little, you click it,
Pull
you
it.
push it. Okay, yeah, you see, you
that?
click it down, it locks in place. These are unbelievable. You can do it single-handedly, one hand. So you could literally put it on your wrist. You pull it down, you put it on your wrist, and then you just click it.
That's it.
And then set it to where whatever tension you want, you leave it, it'll stay right there.
And that's Andean turquoise.
This is Indian blue, and you got that beautiful Pakistani nephrite jade. It's an actual real jade.
Deep
Beautiful.
emerald.
But here again, when it comes down to this, you can't buy the materials. You could not buy the materials and produce it for that price. It's just a great, insane value. We sold thousands of these at the regular price.
At $139.90.
Right. And
So-
they're just getting rid of the last of the last.
That's it. 652-493 is the item number already. So here's our little drum roll moment, if we will, as we are now approaching the final 30 minutes of the visit of the 24th anniversary with Jay King. And honestly, it's funny because going back, you know, we said we go back in the years, and we think about when Jay first came here. We were talking about this the other day. How many mines in the United States that you dealt with in terms of turquoise, of being able to get turquoise. And today, there's really basically just one mine now, right?
Do you know, okay, think about this. Some of those promos were just shot just maybe 4 or 5 years ago, right? A lot of the promos. And as those promos pop up, 70% of that material is no longer available.
So crazy.
You know, it is crazy. And, you know, I have my studio, my wife calls it my man cave, right? Okay, this is, by the way, they're showing where this is where the Azure Peaks in Mongolia. That's where the Azure Peaks mine, actually, see where the snow cap's in? That area right there, that's where it's mined.
At the very top.
See where it's kind of deserty out there?
Yes.
Okay, that's where the mines are. That's why they call it Azure Peaks. The reason they call it Azure Peaks is, do you see there's kind of like an azure color?
Yes.
You know, you've got that azure, especially at night. And that's why, because those are that's where the mine's located.
And this is referred to as that high blue color in turquoise and clarity?
Well, in this, you know, like with this material, the Azure Peaks, it comes in like a teal blue, medium blue, light blue, dark blue. What we do, these are all natural nuggets. So, you know, the first thing that we do is when we get the material in this case, there's not just any one miner, right? We have a friend in the area. The miners mine, they bring it to him. We only buy the select. I used to buy the mine run. Mine run is where you take it all, right? I quit doing that. Now I pay a premium price and I get what I want, right? I only get the select. In this case, what we did with this was all part. Now, they didn't come like this. Okay, the nuggets. Now, the nuggets come like this, but I'm not saying that they just brought us buckets and buckets of nuggets, right? They bring it to you, and then when we get the load, we bring it in. First thing we do is we sort by size. And they'll run it through a series of screens, and you'll get things like huge, big nuggets like this down to the smaller nuggets. It's all sorted by size. All of those then go to a sorting table, and then they sort those by color. And then they're put by hand. That's the only way you can do it. Mm-hmm. And I got to tell you, not everybody can sort by color. It's, trust me, I've seen people that can't.
Well, it's not easy, because you have to match these up as perfectly as possible.
So you're sorting them, we sort them by color, and then that's when the design process starts. And what I try to do on any of my materials, especially turquoise, to keep the price down, to keep it affordable, and also keep the look, I try to not cut it as much as possible, right? I try to keep it as natural as possible, and that's what's the beauty of this. You're getting 3 feet of these natural nuggets.
Jay, and at $60 off of our original HSN price for the anniversary, and you think about what we were just talking about in terms of turquoise, and this is obviously what your love is. In this last hour and a half, this is the only all turquoise necklace that we've shown.
Okay.
So back in the day,
right? We would have sold.
We would have had at least 3 different turquoise pieces in a necklace per hour.
Right.
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 It's pretty
Well,
unreal
on
what's
anything,
happening.
we're trying to spread it out, but I think what Lynn's trying to say is like, you're not, okay, I want you to think about this, okay? What, about 7 years ago or whatever, everybody had turquoise, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were seeing it, for not just from me, you're seeing it like from a lot of other manufacturers, a lot of other vendors had turquoise.
Designers.
You don't really see, I think we're pretty much it on the block now as far as turquoise. You just don't see a lot of it. I mean, like Chaco and people like that. Like Jennifer is gonna have turquoise because she does Native American. But overall, there's just not a lot of turquoise even out there to where they can do the designs.
Yeah.
So what I love with
Let
this,
alone 3 feet.
well, and here's the cool thing with this, okay? We have a presence on this. So in a lot of cases, we're able to get materials, thank goodness, that most people can't. I mean, they're not able to obtain them. And they just don't have the means that we have to be able to buy and hold. A lot of this material, a lot of times I buy it, this might be in my warehouse for 5, 10 years, whatever. Most people, when they buy, they need to put it in something and they need to be able to sell it right away.
Yeah.
So because of what we have here and the relationship that we've built over the years, and especially with the relationship we have with our fabulous viewers and collectors, it's really given us a huge advantage being able to buy and hold and then really wait for the right time to be able to do the right design.
And you know what's fun? You're seeing Sonia wearing this long, and I just took it and I doubled it.
Doubled it up.
We could wear, you could quadruple it and possibly wear it as a bracelet.
You could do it as a lariat. You could wrap it around
Yes.
your wrist. You could wear it at 36 inches, well, depending on your waist side. In this 60 inches, definitely you could do for a belt.
So you get multiple looks.
Yeah, you can get multiple looks.
Right, and that is what we love. And if you are, prefer the high blue color and been waiting for something a little bit longer that gives you a lot of versatility as to different ways that you could wear it, you could easily double this and then put one of the pins that we showed you earlier. Well, I shouldn't tease you because it did sell out. But maybe another pendant you may have.
If you've got a pendant or enhancer, like even if you think about this, you can put a pendant hanging off this, or you can wear this, even pull this down even lower, wear this lower, wear a pendant on the choker. There's all kinds of different ways that you can play with it. So you're making one purchase, you're making one buy, but you're getting numerous looks from that. And also here again, if you look at this, there's no color enhancement to this, right? These are the natural colors of this material. Just totally awesome.
Okay, after you place your order, I know we're very, very busy. Hold on the line. Love for you to share with others out there if you've purchased from Jay in the past, what they can expect, or say happy anniversary. This is it. It's the final 20 minutes or so of the visit. And wow, what a visit it's been. So I want to remind you, buy more and save. You only pay full price shipping for your first purchase. Everything else additional, J. King is half price shipping. We've extended returns now. So if you're shopping for gifts until the end of January 2020, we have 5 flex payments up until midnight tonight. This is the end of the big anniversary visit, or 6 with the HSN charge card. So break those payments up over the next 5 months. How gorgeous and sexy are these high blue turquoise dangle earrings? Almost 3 inches in length. They're just about 2 7/8.
They're not quite shoulder dusters, but
no, and
just
they're
so
not
everybody
heavy.
knows, I have designed shoulder dusters that will be coming up next year.
Ooh,
because
got a lot of
that was a
requests for
request we have, so I've got that coming up. But you know what I like with these? They're very elongating. You saw them on Sonia, you see them on Lynn, right? They're very slimming. You got a really nice long look on them. And anybody, like if you wear your hair longer and you've got your hair down and stuff, it's a great way where you can actually see you have earrings on. See, Sonia's got hers brushed back, so you can see it, but even if she's got her hair down full, you're still gonna be able to see that earring. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
And it's just a nice long look, very simple, very eclectic, and just a nice simple look.
But they are limited. I'm gonna just get an update. I wanna say maybe 100 or so. Yeah, that's it now remaining. So congratulations, more J. King. Last few minutes, red skin turquoise.
20 minutes, guys, and then it's bye-bye.
Andrew Lessman's back at HSN. Here's more.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy.
FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Well, as part of our big Gem Fest, of course, it has been anchored around some of our #1 top designers, and of course, 24 years anniversary, Jay King, who brings to us rare, unique mine finds from around the world, has been celebrating a big, big visit. And as we promised you, just about everything we've shown tonight, we have not been on throughout this visit.
You know, we kind of saved everything. And we always like to end off with the drum roll.
With
right,
some
and get it,
crazy specials,
and
right?
Crazy specials are things too, you know, that, you know, we appreciate the fact that you've tuned in for 4 days. So we always like to save some really unique and different things.
Well,
for
speaking
the end.
of,
and
how
this
about
is
our
this
new
is
Redskin?
new Redskin.
Yes.
So this is new Redskin turquoise. And here again, I don't claim to have a exclusive on this material, but I will tell you that every time I go, nobody else is buying. The only thing I see at the mine is all the stuff that I passed on before, and it's still in the warehouse, and it's still, you know, stacked in this. And you can tell when I divide things and do it. But we spend days and days. I hand select. I pay a premium, but I only take the top grade material. I just love this, and this is Redskin. So. Here's the,
this
okay,
is always
here's the
so fun.
Okay, this is the difference. This is old Redskin. This is the same way. When this comes out of the ground, it looks just like this. It has this beautiful, like, red skin. That's why I call it Redskin. That's why we're calling it new Redskin. Now, here's the old Redskin.
Wow.
Do you see this blue?
Yeah.
Okay. This is,
where's the old Redskin? Just
okay.
so, why do we call it? Just to explain to our new.
Okay, so
new
here's old
shoppers.
Redskin. This was a 600-meter mine underground, 600 meters underground. It was an old tin mine that the Japanese during World War II mined it for tin. They later found turquoise. What happened was the tailings pond burst, and of course, where the shaft was, acted as the drain. So this now, I was there last year, and the old Redskin, where this mine is, the Redskin now, is a lake, literally a lake.
And that was the footage for those of you who have been with us. You've seen Jay
you've actually seen
go in
me
the elevator.
go down, into the shaft. I'm going down the elevator. I'm going down into the shaft. Okay, that mine right now. If I was there now, you would see me wearing scuba gear. Okay, so this is the reason they're calling this new Redskin. I didn't name it. They named it. It's on the other side of the mountain, but it's not really a mountain. It's more of a hill, right? But like a big hill. On the other side of where the old Redskin was, they have found copper, okay? And they're mining the copper. As they're mining the copper, it's open pit. It's not a shaft mine, it's open pit. So as they're starting to dig the copper and they're going down in the pit, all of a sudden they find turquoise. And when they find the turquoise, it's the same thing. It's this beautiful red. It looks like dirt balls. They look like mud clods, dirt balls. When you cut them, though, but they're like that tealy green. You can even see the matrix. Do you see how the matrix is kind of like a red-brown matrix? Can you imagine? This is all ferrous oxide. So it's actually iron, the iron content that's doing that, the oxidation in that. It's beautiful. Now, what's happening is, if you collect this now, later on, and I can't guarantee this, but I think this is what's happening. So as they're going lower and lower, now this is open pit, it's gonna take them a while to get there, but I think once they get down to the 600-meter level, you're gonna see that beautiful blues again.
That's what you were saying.
So, but it's gonna take them a long time to get there, but when they get there, there'll be beautiful blue.
Well, you can see touches of it.
I think it's the same turquoise. I think it's the same vein.
So
wild.
wild.
I totally think it's the same vein.
And did you just this, because these beads are anywhere from 4 to 16 millimeters. They're good size. So I know that your team loves it when you say, I want to do round necklaces. Not.
Well, here's the thing, okay? So you have to be able to buy the turquoise rough. We do everything from the rough. If you want to waste the most, do you know, to cut this necklace right here, I've been doing this for a long time, guys, at least 4 pounds of rough material. And also—
And look what it looks like.
It has to be—
So
yeah,
this
it's got to be this size. Now this is a big piece, right. So this is a big piece,
Not easy.
So you cut big pieces, or even pieces maybe, I mean, this is a specimen, so it's a bigger piece, but it's like you have to take this and you have to utilize it. So you don't want to, every time that you touch the turquoise rough, you're turning it into dust, right? Anything you're shaving off of it, you're cutting off material, and you're buffing it. Every time you hit it on something, you're losing more and more material. This will start off at about 4 pounds, and then it's gonna end off as a finished product here. Just on your first cut to cob it out, you lose 70%. You might get on this, out of 4 pounds, you're lucky. If you get a 15% yield, I would be doing the dance of joy. You'd be seeing me doing my little jig and everything. I'd be a happy camper. Average yield is anywhere between 5 and 10%, 5 and 8%. If you get that kind of yield, that means that you're doing your job correctly.
And especially for the larger, right?
Right.
The
The bigger
that's
beads,
even more difficult.
the bigger the bead, the more, I mean, because the bigger piece of turquoise. So, and then the turquoise, that's why when you, like I said, when you cob it down, when you cut it, that when you lose 70% of your material, you're cutting it, these all start out as cubes. You have to cut the turquoise into cubes. So you take a piece like that, you figure out how many cubes you can get. And then also when you're cutting the cubes, there's some of it that's just junk, right? So you throw it away. We don't use any of that. So you lose material there. And then you cut it in the cubes. Once you get it in the cubes, then they take it, they drill it in the center, and then they take it and run it on a wet flat lap, and they actually round these off. These are all preformed round beads.
We are super, super, super busy right now, and for good reason. It's the very best price that we have ever offered. It was a customer favorite at $164.98. So taking $40 off today, offering 5 monthly flex payments, $26, we're gonna ship this out to you. This is another work of art. It's one of those pieces, I see Sonia, I would go up to her and say, tell me about that necklace. Oh my goodness, I know it's turquoise, but I mean, is it turquoise from around the world?
Well, if you see the turquoise too, and here's the thing for the turquoise collectors, right? Everyone is unique and different, right? I can't tell you, like, one of these days, I'm gonna take a camera crew and I'm gonna invite you into my man cave, okay? And I have a really long man cave. I mean, it's about—
You should take our camera crew and show everybody, because you have all these amazing—
I want to get all the specimens up and thing. I'm trying to lay, but I have 2 shelves that are probably around 40 feet long each.
Wow.
Okay, that are running down, and then I'm in sections. Okay, they're in sections, about 10-foot sections, and I'm actually just doing my turquoise now, where I'm laying my turquoise out. This is a big project, guys. It takes forever. But what's really amazing, what really takes really ever, is I'm looking at the specimen and then I'm thinking, oh my God, this is cool. And then I'm thinking about the turquoise, and then I'm thinking, I wish I could get this. So more or less, I killed a bunch of time there. So instead of taking 5 minutes, it took me like an hour, right?
Yeah,
to place that. But all the different turquoises that I've had in my life that you can't even get anymore. Just like the Redskin, the old Redskin, you can't get that turquoise. The only way to get it is specimens like I have, or from private collections. Even me with the old Redskin, I just have a little bit left. That's why you're not seeing any big pictures. You'll never see a necklace done out of it, I guarantee.
No way, yeah.
I probably have enough material to do one of these, one.
Well, a big congratulations. I have a couple hundred of the earrings to go back. excuse me, our new Redskin necklace, just a few hundred remaining. On the earrings, wow, Jay, $59.98, another wonderful anniversary special. These are for pierced ears. Look at the findings, how beautifully they're finished off in the back in all precious sterling silver in a perfect pear shape. And you can see they work back beautifully. Nice balanced proportion to the necklace. Best value we've ever offered, 5 flex pays. So again, $12. We'll ship those right to you or delivery direct. I wouldn't miss out on those. And they frame the face. You're gonna see on Sonia beautifully. And just like in gemstones, and it's true to say, Jay, that when you have a pear shape, that's still a fancy cut, especially in this size. So it's much more difficult, again, to yield.
They're bigger for the yield, but also, again, with us, I can't speak for other people. I can tell you how that most of them would make them, but with us, again, you have the lapidarist. He's given, or he or she, we have both, they're given the raw material. They cut it, they select it, they do the template, they cut the cabochon, they make the cabochon, they match them up with earrings. They have to match the pairs, and then they give it to the silversmith.
I want to reveal, just me, I love this sex piece. We were talking about this earlier.
We were talking about this earlier.
This is such a...
This also comes from Mozambique. Yeah.
It's another one of those beautiful treasures. If you, again, love the different colors of quartz or collect the different colors of quartz, there's never been an better opportunity to take advantage of the strawberry quartz necklace. This is the very, very best value we have ever offered. It's $69.99. Whoa. I have just a handful of these with 5 flex pays. As beautiful as it looks here, wait till you see this on. You know, every single fashion that we were talking about, you know, this fall, all of our designers have done their version of bringing in the cranberries, the merlots, these rich, beautiful berry colors. This, it just warms the heart, and yet it glistens because of the way you faceted all these. Hundreds and hundreds of carats here of natural, gorgeous quartz that is representative of all the berries, the beautiful strawberries, the raspberries, the rhodolites. I mean, those, the pinks, the soft, the mauves, the rose quartz. It's all in here. So the perfect mix and blend.
You know, this is a colored quartz. You can see here, this is a beautiful shot of it right here. Do you see how you see the splotches of red in there? Mm-hmm. This is a clear quartz, and then what makes it look strawberry is those crystals growing inside the natural quartz material. This is a colored quartz. Colored quartz is like amethyst. Colored quartz is a colored quartz. Peridot, colored quartz. Citrine, colored quartz. Rose quartz, colored quartz. There's a lot of this colored quartz, strawberry color, the strawberry material. Do you know is one of the more besides amethyst, is the second most counterfeited.
Really?
Yeah. And smoky quartz. So the 3 top counterfeits are amethyst, strawberry quartz, and smoky quartz.
So what are they using in its place, like glass or?
It is glass.
Wow.
And what it is, well, the amethyst, they actually grow it, it's lab grown. GIA actually had to come up with special testing for amethyst to make sure that it's real, because the lab grown was so good. Strawberry quartz, it's really simple to tell. A lot of people, you know, have bought strawberry quartz or think they have strawberry quartz, and this is how you tell, guys. When you get it, or if you're looking at it to buy, I'm just giving you a heads up. So you'll see it, get a magnifying glass, or you can use a loop, or a lot of times just good glasses, you can see it. If they're telling you it's strawberry quartz and it's a natural quartz, you just look at it. If it's got bubbles inside of it, if it's bubbles, then it's counterfeit. And
they will say it's this, they'll call it that?
Well, they'll call it strawberry quartz. I've seen it time and time again. I've seen it in Tucson even. How you can tell the real deal, when you look at this and you look close, and we just showed you, the camera's even showing you it there, it has little red crystals growing through it. They're crystals. Do you see the crystals? Mm-hmm. They're not bubbles, they're crystals that are growing inside. And that's the difference. And that's how you can tell the real deal. You see that? That's what gives it the strawberry color. That's what's refracting back to you as the light passes through it. And then we have faceted it too to even that. Now on top of that, and why they're doing this, we've got just I guess because it's the last of the remaining. I can see why we don't have a lot of them left.
Yeah, fewer than 260.
They're selling this at a price where I couldn't buy the material and cut the material and provide the finding and do this. There's no way that I could do this and be able to sell it to you for this price.
Well, everybody,
see, everybody's really savvy. Everybody's totally savvy on
They know
this
a
stuff.
crazy special when you see it. Congratulations. If you're in the ordering process, we have a count
If you can get them, get the post earrings too. Even if you
let's
just,
show those,
Even if
yes.
you just want a little touch, maybe if you even didn't get the necklace, man, these are perfect. If you need that, I mean, I don't know, it almost looks like a tourmaline. It's
it does.
Not, but, or
yeah.
a sapphire, but it's not. It's actually quartz. Beautiful, same thing with them. Just a really great price.
$49.98. Fewer than 200, 5 flex pays. They are, again, sterling silver. They have the big, nice butterfly clutch bags for post style. Stud earrings. 658790 is your item number. I know many of you pre-selected those at the same time, but absolutely congratulations. Okay.
Our producer's saying, look what I found. We're running out of stuff.
This is
here,
one of
so
the coolest.
She's in there searching.
Wait a minute. Is that not absolutely jaw-dropping?
This is banded blue opal. This was actually a mine find.
I've never seen that before.
Brand new.
Oh my goodness.
Exclusive. We didn't really get to show this or talk about this. This is banded blue opal.
Who
this
even
is from
knew
a
that
brand
opal
new,
could be in that?
It's a brand new mine find.
So there's like little bands going through each one.
It's a dendritic banded opal.
Something.
So it's a banded blue opal, very, very limited. We don't have a lot of this material. We were able to do not a whole lot of it. I don't even think there's 1,000 of these. I mean, burn up a lot of material. It takes about almost 4.5 pounds of the opal material just to cut one necklace.
Can you imagine
really
that
a lovely look, really kind of a nice, unique look.
Have you
and
done
again,
that
brand
before,
new.
Banded?
No, it's brand new. It's new and exclusive. It's brand new.
Denim girls,
material.
this is made for you. I mean, collectors out there, this is
anybody
made
who's
for
an
you.
opal person or they like to collect opals,
You must.
If you're a turquoise collector or an opal collector, this is the place to be. I mean, this is the place to shop.
And Jay, I will tell you, everyone, just from the response, we're going to talk a little bit. I'm glad because I didn't even realize that we had
haven't
this.
seen this. Okay, we haven't shown this. This is brand new. It's exclusive. Look at the size of these. Okay, this is a brand new material. Beautiful. It's a banded. We're calling it blue, but it's got several different colors in it. But here again, this isn't something where they got the banded blue opal mine. Okay, we had one of our miners. They're like rock hounds, is what they are, and they go out and like a lot of people. I have my hobbies, mainly flying. I do a lot of different things, but my spare time I do a lot of flying. I've got a little plane that I go out and do crazy stuff with. So
you still ride your bikes too, motorcycles?
I ride my motorcycles a lot. Harley, I tell you what, my wife says when I leave, she's going to throw all my shirts away because all my shirts either say Harley or Cessna. I'm a very brand guy. But like my wife's into brands. But
that could be your argument.
But that's what she says. She says, well, she's always buying brands, right? And I said, yeah, I buy brands. She goes, yeah, but you only buy Harley or Cessna. So any shop I go, anything that says Cessna or Harley, it's in my wardrobe.
Well, as long as it's just a T-shirt and not the real thing, then we'd be on to a whole different subject.
Well, I've got them both.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I like though on this though, this warms the little cockles of my heart, right? Is when you go out and you find things like this. Think about doing this for 43 years of your life, of 43 years professionally doing this, and then you think there's no way in heck I'm ever going to find anything new. I'm going to see anything new. I mean, it's just impossible. I've tramped all over planet Earth. I was thinking one day, you know what? I seriously don't even know how many times I've been around planet Earth, left planet Earth. You think about that. I mean, I've traveled my entire life. At one point, for half of my life, I've traveled over 50 weeks a year. So I have been on the go, and just to discover something new, to find something that no one's ever had before. And what the advantage of the show is, in the Mind Find show, is it's such an advantage is because most people would just walk by this. They would never even think about even putting it in jewelry. If it's not lapis, if it's not turquoise, if it's not malachite, if it, you know what I mean?
Right, sure.
If it's not some standard thing that's known already out there,
or
then they don't think
test
about it.
Like you do.
Yeah, well, they don't even think about it.
Yeah.
But with what we do is we take the things that nobody ever thought about and we find them, and if they make beautiful jewelry, they make beautiful jewelry.
And this was discovered in India, is that correct?
This is a brand new mine. This is India. We did have a blue opal out of India. This is not related to that. This is another deposit. They also have a beautiful iridescent, it's called a royal peacock opal material that I found that I'm working on. But so far, no joy on being able to acquire it yet, but I'm working on it.
Well, there are still a few J. King pieces available, but the easiest way to go ahead and search everything
I didn't realize the hour was up.
Do you
I was wondering why they were cutting us off.
They're cutting us off, but happy anniversary,
hey, thanks.
my friend.
And everybody, it's been an amazing event. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it, and we'll see you in November.
That was my next question. Okay, and I love Monday Night Cooking Show with my girlfriend, Shannon. It's so much fun. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.